Hello guys, so today we are going to see what is array and how we use array and why are we using array. So let me cover why are we using array first. So let's say first you want to store any value inside the memory. So what we do is uh, first let me write the question why array, right? Okay, and then I am telling you to store marks of maths subject, right? So you are going to store the marks of math subject. So what you can do is you can create inside the memory, you can create a block which will store the marks of your math subject. So first you will also name the variable. So you will name, let's say, maths marks, right? And then you can enter, you can store the value. Let's say you got out of 20 you got 19. So this is how you store the integer value inside a variable called maths marks, and this is what happens inside the memory, right? Now let's say you are a teacher. Okay, okay. So you are a teacher, okay, and store marks of 5 students. Okay, this is easy. You can store 5 student marks. So inside the memory, what will you do? You will create 5 boxes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All of these boxes will be of same size because all of them will take equal bytes inside the memory. So mind my width and height of the boxes. So you will name all of them. So let's say you will name this M1, you will name this M2, this will be M3, let's say, and this will be M4, and this can be M5. And similarly, you can have the corresponding marks also inside this. So every box can have their own marks like 19, 20, similar to what we did for a single variable. But now consider this case when uh, you have to, okay, let me just expand this. Okay, yeah, so let me, yeah, so you have to store the marks of 10 students. What will you do now? So if even if you have memory inside the CPU and you can still store 10 marks, but it will be a very hard job to manage 10 boxes which will be named differently from M1 to M10, and you will not be able to store, means you can store all the variables, all the 10 variables, and you can handle them. But as you go further, as you create more and more variables, it will be a very hard job for you. So what you can do here is you can create an array of 10 students rather than creating 10 different variables. So what array is? Array takes the memory in a continuous allocation manner. Okay, so it is allocated in a continuous manner. So all of these variables, all of these boxes will be in a single line. So let me create boxes inside this also. So this will be box 1, this will be box 2, this will be box 3, and so on. So you can have 10 boxes like this. You can have as many boxes as you want, whatever uh, the size you give to the array. Okay, so how will you name all of this? So you can name all the array with a single variable name. So I can name them M, and I can use this is the syntax for a array. So you don't need 10, actually this is the syntax of array. So this is for indexing. So how can you call this block and this block and this block? So how will you call different blocks? So for that you have indexing in array. So what in indexing we do is we call it m of 0, the first, and the last one is called m of 9. This will we will cover in indexing part. How is this indexing happening and how can we manipulate these blocks using these indexing, right?